Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Deontay Wilder interviews with 78 Sports TV. Make sure you go watch the interview on his channel. I thought it was very telling. And more importantly, it's a beautiful thing when he echoes what his fan base believes. And obviously, we know he's attached to our posts. But Deontay Wilder is very much so an independent thinker. You cannot lead Deontay Wilder in a question. It's just impossible. You know what I mean? He is his own man, and that's why we love him. You know what I mean? And, another thing, too, I listen to Junior the Truth like y'all should be doing. And he says, you feel me? Like him and Junior the Truth say, you feel me the same way. I can't do it. They got that twang on their voice, man. They Southern players. So, you know what I mean? Well, Ohio is the Midwest, right? I don't understand. I don't understand how Chicago is the Midwest. I don't understand that. I have no idea. Maybe it was when we had 13 colonies and they still kept the name. But when I look at Illinois and that region on the map, that don't look like the Midwest to me. Anyways, man, as I digress back into reality. There goes gravity. Deontay Wilder said something that was really, really poignant and I think very, very important to his escalation to where he wanted to be. He said that he would bypass Tyson Fury and fight Andy Ruiz Jr. Oh! You know how Jesus' light shines on you? Dog. That's how I felt. That's how I felt. I felt like I had the Holy Ghost on a Wednesday evening. Oh my God. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Hey, dog, you have no idea how happy I was. I'm sitting there listening. First of all, I got the notification. And then it said, and then I heard the voice, and I was like, that voice sounds familiar. And I was like, oh shit, that's Wilder's voice. And lo and behold, they were live doing an interview. So beyond that excitement, and then the second question or the first 5 minutes of the interview, he said he would bypass Tyson Fury. Oh my gosh, it's nothing better. Oh my God. And there's a piece of Deontay Wilder alluded to this. There's a piece of Tyson Fury that wants the payday, and there's a piece of Tyson Fury that does not want the fight. And as I told Deontay Wilder when we went to dinner that Monday after that fight, I said, he remembers you knocking him out. I don't care what anybody say, his promoter, his wife, his auntie, his uncle, his children, his best friend, his mistress, his gypsy friends, whoever the case may be. He knows he was knocked out. He knows what that feels like. He knows if Deontay Wilder throws 2 straight punches, his career is not the same place it is right now. Deontay Wilder got excited and started looping those punches, and I'm sitting there. I didn't see the knockout, as I told you guys. I'm always 12th round. I'm always getting in position to get y'all favorite reaction, right? But I did see him throwing the punches, but it was away from me. I didn't know it was wide until I got home and rewatched the fight, and I was like sitting there. Deontay Wilder, I wish I could have recorded that reaction Deontay Wilder gave me that night when, oh my God, you ever get a phone call at 10 o'clock at night in your sleep and it's the girl you've always wanted to have sex with? Have you ever missed a game-winning shot? Have you ever just missed something by the hair on your chin? All of us can relate to missing that 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock phone call at night, right? And we're like, God, man, we wanted to call, and you fucking doze off and fall asleep, and she hits you after she's leaving the club, and your ass is asleep. And you know what she's calling 12 o'clock at night. You just don't say nothing to fuck shit up. Well, that's how, when you wake up in the morning and your hands are clenched and you fucking bang in your bed like, fuck, how the fuck did I fall asleep on this shit? That's how Deontay Wilder reacted when he said, I don't know what the fuck was wrong. Why was I throwing wide punches? All he had to throw was 2 straight punches, and Tyson Fury is gone into oblivion. But moreover than that, Andy Ruiz, Deontay Wilder, oh my gosh, is such a great fight. Such a great fight in terms of promotion. Andy Ruiz trains out here in LA. I don't have a relationship with the camp, but Andy Ruiz respects me a great deal. Um, I would love to cover Andy Ruiz, that fight. These men is what you admire about boxing. Deontay Wilder picks up boxing because his daughter is ill. Andy Ruiz almost gives up on boxing a year to the date. Bob Arum is sucking all the boxing life out of him, and he gets renewed. He gets rejuvenated. He gets born again. And a year later to the date, he's a unified heavyweight champion of the world. Two great stories. I wouldn't even mention Mexican and black. I wouldn't even mention it. Obviously, Mexicans are going to say, my Mexican American champ, my Mexican champion. Yeah, that's cool. But their backstories. If you can convince people to fall, if you can convince the Mexicans to fall in love with Deontay Wilder's story, if you can convince the black people to fall in love with Andy Ruiz's story, you got a $1.5 million pay-per-view. Because hate can only pay you so much. You know, the animosity between blacks and Mexicans, that can only pay you so much, right? But when you got genuine fans, inspired, willing to spend $100, that's what it's going to cost you, $100 for that pay-per-view. It's going to be a beautiful thing, man. And guess who get to miss out on all of that? On all of that. Tyson. I'm going to pretend I'm in charge. I'm going to pretend I'm going to do it my way. Afraid to death of Deontay Wilder Fury. These are the facts. He had the chance. May 18th, it was set in stone. He backed out. You know, people say from a business deal, he went and ran, got the money from Top Rank. Makes sense. But when a man changes your life, he was 400 pounds a year ago, December, the man was 400 pounds. I'm not gonna ask how he lost the weight. I'm not gonna ask. But a man loses 140 pounds in 1 year. You know, bells and whistles should go off. But you know, I kept it quiet because I knew he was setting up to get knocked out by Deontay Wilder, so I didn't say nothing. But the man ain't clean. You can't lose 140 pounds in a year. The man ain't clean, dog. Come on, man. And this is just me speculating. You know what I mean? This is just speculatory information. But his inability to be emotionally consistent leads us to believe that quite possibly he's not a mental health issue. He's an addict. He quite possibly is a dope fiend. You understand what I'm saying? And the longer he doesn't get Deontay Wilder, the more obvious his addiction will take precedent. But as we celebrate Deontay Wilder, we must celebrate Andy Ruiz. Congratulations to both those kings, man. Obviously, Deontay Wilder's at the apex of my mountain. He's on the tippy top. Oh, my people! That's that Method Man. I don't know if y'all remember that shit from me. That's about 20 years ago, that song. And yeah, man, it's just a beautiful thing when you see men literally in control of their career, in control of their life. You know what I mean? Even when your enemy is in control of their career, it's a beautiful thing. Like you see all that friction on the other side. People want people to fight somebody. Somebody don't want to fight that person. They're bickering. They're arguing. They're going through what they got to go through. But it's beautiful when you can listen to someone clear and concise and you believe what they say. You know what I mean? We heard Keith Thurman's interview today. We didn't believe the shit, but we enjoyed it. It was entertaining. I'm not going to sit here. I wasn't in my office as I am right now, laughing my ass off. Shout out to Ness from the Boxing Voice. That video's going to go a long way. And how did Ness keep a straight face? But I understand. I've been there before. I had to keep a straight face when I know a nigga's telling me an absolute lie. I'm like, dude, you lying, nigga. You're lying. Anyhow, man. The heavens opened up today. Ah! When Deontay Wilder said that he would most definitely, quote, most definitely fight Andy Ruiz and push Tyson Fury aside and just irritate the business of boxing on the ESPN side. Because, you know, Tom Bradley has no respect for him. You know, excuse me, Timothy. I don't know why I said Tom Bradley. Excuse me, that was a Freudian slip. Excuse me, I'll bad. Timothy Bradley has no respect for him. Andre Ward can't utter the words Deontay Wilder is better when it's been proven over the last 6 months that Deontay Wilder is the baddest man on the planet, the most feared man on the planet, the knockout artist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. You know what I mean? The Alabama Slammer, the Crimson Tide Grim Reaper. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, let's celebrate Deontay Wilder while we have him. Let's give him his roses while we have him. And I'm going to tell everyone from the LDBC, at some point, we're going to have the opportunity to celebrate Deontay Wilder. So I need you in the interim. Save your money. Prepare. Buy LDBC merchandise from your favorite YouTube channel, wherever you need to go get it. Continue to donate. Continue to cash app, cash check, cash. Why do I always forget cash? You guys know what I'm talking about. That, but continue to support, because as we can see in Houston, as we can see with where we're going, that everything matters. Even just your click matters. Even when you fall asleep watching an hour-long video, okay? It goes through the commercials for us. Watch the videos, man, all right? And Super Chat is what it's called, Super Chat. And continue to stay down for us, man. It is a beautiful journey that we're about to embark on. Excuse me, that we are embarking on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing. Deontay Wilder, go listen to the last. I always get emotional, not in the sense of crying, but I always get emotional when, I'm always very attentive when he's talking, and I always get emotional when he humbly pays respects to the people that carries him, that uplifts him, that carries his voice, that buys the tickets, that buys the merchandise. You understand? And I understand that 78, Blue Blood, and myself are going to be the ones to interview him. But always know, don't ever in your slightest or lowest moment ever believe that we are not representing you and Deontay Wilder doesn't feel y'all spirit. I'll always say that 7th and 8th round of Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz, that was us. Sam Watson said it. Oh, man, I got to pull that interview. Sam Watson said the spirits helped him out. He was in Memphis and giving back to the cancer kids. And Sam Watson alluded to that was the energy of Deontay Wilder that got him through. Because people talk about that 7th round. How the fuck did he get through that 8th round? I have no idea. I'm not even going to begin to even measure it, because all me watching boxing and me watching boxing, Luis Ortiz couldn't dig deep because of the threat and the spiritual realm that surrounded Deontay Wilder. And people are going to say, Fred, you're fucking crazy. You're just a Deontay Wilder fanboy. Well, guess what? I am. Live with it. This is my channel, and you're watching it. So if you don't want to listen to it, don't click. You know what I mean? Don't click. It's okay. I'm not mad at you. Feel free to put in the comment section, oh, you're a Deontay Wilder fanboy, I'm about to unsub. Okay, as soon as you do that, I'll just block you so it's not an option. How about we do that? All right. Barbershop conversation. I love y'all, man. Shout out to 78 with the great interview. Dude, fight week. Here's what I'm going to suggest. Fight week. Trill Boxing Talk should do a Q&A, because Deontay Wilder doesn't have to make weight. I don't know how he feels fight week. I never bothered Deontay Wilder, even though I have access. I have full-blown access to Deontay Wilder when and whenever I want to, with respects to his time, right? I'm not going to sit here and say he'll jump when no, not even that. But I have the ability to have it. I have the ability to have access. And I never bothered Deontay Wilder fight week. But I think be a great idea. Trill Boxing Talk, which is, I think, the hottest show on the net. There's no comparison. All right. And you guys know I have the biggest ego in the world. I believe in myself 9,000, but spades recognize spades, real recognize real. Kings recognize kings. That's the hottest show on the net. Imagine a Trill boxing talk with Deontay Wilder live and in color. I'll help do the production. You know what I mean? I think that would be epic. You know what I mean? Maybe the Thursday before the fight, the Friday before the fight, we get Deontay similar to what they do in ESPN. It'll be epic. You know what I mean? We can do it in front of a live audience. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be hard to find a venue. Any restaurant will put it up because they're not open 9 o'clock in the morning. I can set that up with, I'm gonna probably be downtown. The fight be Staples Center. So anyhow, man, these are just thoughts running through my head. I'm just excited. Thanks to the champ for always fucking with us. Thank you for always speaking to us. We love you. We're gonna forever support you. Whoever you knock out next, man. Hey, you know how Josh Greer, shout out to Joshua Greer. I've never covered this fight. It'll be my first time really watching him live Saturday. And Deontay Wilder needs needs a cross or something that he puts on on fighters. Like, you know how the Undertaker used to cross their arms and do the Undertaker press, whatever it's called? I'm joking. That's too much. I'm fucking with y'all. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to subscribe. But Deontay Wilder, Andy Ruiz next. Because he's going to knock out Luis Ortiz. And Anthony Joshua is about to be in the passenger seat of the Nina, the Pina, and the Santa Maria that the Hearn's on. So Barbershop Conversations. I'm gone. Peace.